Budgeting on a low income isn't about cutting lats. It's about making every dollar count when there's barely enough to cover the basics. For millions of Americans, living paycheck to paycheck is a daily reality, not a temporary phase. But even with limited income, it's possible to take control of your finances, reduce stress, and build a better future. I'll walk you through practical, step-by-step strategies to budget smarter, find hidden resources, and make the most of what you have, without losing your sanity along the way. Today, we will talk about how to budget with a low income in the US. So, before we start, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Living on a low income in the United States can feel like walking a financial tightrope, balancing essentials while trying to save, avoid debt, and occasionally have something left for emergencies or enjoyment. For millions of Americans, budgeting isn't just a helpful tool, it's a survival skill. Whether you're earning minimum wage, working part-time, relying on seasonal income, or supporting a household on a modest salary, build stability and create a sense of financial peace, even when the numbers are tight. Understanding the reality of low-income living. Before diving into the how-to, it's important to acknowledge the realities. Budgeting on a low income often isn't about cutting back on luxuries. It's about making tough choices between rent, food, healthcare, and transportation. According to the U.S. Census Bureau and labor statistics, many full-time workers earn below a livable wage, especially in high-cost areas. Minimum wage hasn't kept pace with inflation, and even government assistance doesn't always fill the gap. That said, budgeting on a low income is not impossible. It just requires an intentional, strategic approach. Every dollar must work as hard as you do. Step 1. Know your net income. The very first step in budgeting is knowing exactly how much money you bring in after taxes. This is called your net income, and it's what you actually have available to spend or save. Many people mistakenly budget based on gross income, the number before taxes and deductions, which can cause you to come up short. Review your pay stubs or direct deposit notifications. If you receive government benefits like SNAP, food stamps, housing vouchers, Social Security, or child tax credits, include those as well. Add up everything you can reliably count on each month. Step 2. Track every dollar you spend. If you don't know where your money is going, it will disappear before you notice. For at least one full month, track every single expense, down to the penny. You can use a notebook, spreadsheet, budgeting apps like Mint or Every Dollar, or even a simple notes app on your phone. This includes rent, groceries, gas, bus fare, coffee, toiletries, fast food, and unexpected purchases. Many people are surprised to see how much they spend on things like snacks, takeout, or digital subscriptions. This step creates awareness, and awareness is the first step toward control. Step 3. Identify your needs versus wants. When money is limited, every purchase should be examined through the lens of need versus want. Needs include rent, basic utilities, groceries, transportation to work, medications, and minimum debt payments. Wants include entertainment, dining out, name-brand clothing, or anything that doesn't directly support your health, safety, or livelihood. This doesn't mean you can never enjoy life, but during times of financial strain, prioritizing needs ensures survival and stability. If your income can't cover all your needs, this is a signal to seek assistance or additional income sources. More on that later. Step 4. Create a bare-bones budget. A bare-bones budget is exactly what it sounds like, cutting expenses down to the absolute essentials. Start with your fixed expenses like rent, utilities, phone, and insurance. Then allocate money for food, transportation, and any recurring necessary expenses. Assign every dollar a job using a zero-based budgeting approach, where your income minus expenses equals zero. That doesn't mean spending everything. It means every dollar is accounted for, either toward bills, savings, or debt repayment. When income is low, this method helps eliminate leakage from untracked spending. Step 5. Cut costs where you can. Even when you feel like you've already cut everything, there are often hidden opportunities to trim expenses. Consider the following strategies. Housing. If possible, consider downsizing, getting a roommate, moving in with family, or applying for subsidized housing. Rent is often the largest monthly cost. Utilities. Lower your electric and gas bills by turning off lights, unplugging devices, using energy-efficient bulbs, and sealing drafts. Many utility companies offer budget billing or assistance programs. Food. Use food pantries, SNAP benefits, and meal planning to stretch your grocery budget. Buy in bulk, cook at home, and avoid waste. Cell phones and internet. Switch to a low-cost carrier like Mint Mobile or Visible. Check if you qualify for the Affordable Connectivity Program, which helps with broadband costs. Debt payments. If your debt is unmanageable, consider calling your lenders. To negotiate lower payments, ask for deferments, or consolidate loans. There are nonprofit credit counseling agencies that can help you create a plan. Step 6. Look for government and community resources. There is no shame in using assistance programs. They exist to help people who need them. In the U.S., there are a range of programs designed to support low-income individuals and families. SNAP, Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, for groceries. WIC, Women, Infants, and Children, for families with young kids. Section 8, or public housing programs for rent assistance. Medicaid, or low-cost health clinics for medical needs. LIHEAP, Low-Income Home Energy Assistance Program, for help with utility bills. Food banks and local pantries for free groceries. Free or low-cost childcare subsidies through local programs. Most of these services require proof of income and may have waiting lists, but applying can greatly reduce financial strain in key areas. Step 7. Build an emergency fund, even $5 at a time. One of the biggest financial pitfalls for low-income households is the lack of a financial cushion. An unexpected car repair, medical bill, or job loss can push you into debt or housing insecurity. That's why it's crucial to build even a small emergency fund. Start with a goal of $500, then work up to $1,000. Save small amounts consistently, even if it's just $5, $10 per week. You can use cash envelopes or open a separate savings account with no monthly fees. Having a buffer helps break the cycle of relying on credit cards or payday loans. Step 8. Find ways to increase your income. While budgeting and cutting expenses are powerful, increasing your income can create long-term stability. This might not be easy, but it's often necessary. Consider the following. Side hustles. Delivering food, Uber Eats, DoorDash, babysitting, pet sitting, or gig work like TaskRabbit. Remote jobs, customer service, data entry, transcription, or virtual assistant work. Websites like Upwork, Indeed, and FlexJobs offer remote opportunities. Job training. Take advantage of free or low-cost job training programs through workforce development centers. These can help you move into higher-paying fields. Education grants. Apply for Pell Grants and scholarships for community college or trade schools. Selling items. Declutter and sell unused clothing, electronics, or furniture through Facebook Marketplace, OfferUp, or local buy/sell groups. Step 9. Use cash or envelope systems to avoid overspending. One classic method that still works incredibly well is the cash envelope system. Divide your cash into envelopes labeled for each spending category: egg, groceries, gas, laundry. Once an envelope is empty, that's it until next payday. This helps curb impulse purchases and keeps your spending disciplined. You don't have to do this for every category, just the ones where overspending is common. Step 10. Stay consistent and celebrate small wins. Budgeting on a low income isn't about perfection. It's about progress and consistency. Some months will be tighter than others. Sometimes, unexpected expenses will throw off your plans. That's normal. The key is to stick with the process. Revisit your budget weekly. Track your wins, even small ones, like staying under budget on groceries, saving $20, or paying a bill early. Celebrate these victories. They matter. They build momentum. If you like this video and would like to see more like it, please give it the thumbs up. Leave a comment and click the button to subscribe.